feeding trial just turned wrong. A lot of fishes died during our feeding trial. I'm Javier, I'm the co-founder of SUSFeed.
I'm Akim, the co-founder of SUSFeed.
SUSFeed, we upcycle food waste like vegetable bread, okara into sustainable, nutritious and affordable fish feed.
We also work on educating young people on sustainable fish keeping.
The interest started during one of my school trip to food fish farm. So we saw a lot of farmers there feeding food waste like bread and Maggi directly to the fishes. This is good cause save cost, but it's not very nutritious for the fish. We started thinking of other alternative food waste and then mix them with the common ingredients and turn them into a nutritious pellet. The feeding trial just turned wrong. A lot of fishes died during our feeding trial. So of course we learned from our mistake and then we revisited this idea during my entrepreneurship program, and thankfully the feeding trial went really well, and all the way until now we can say that our feed is comparable to the commercial feed.
So the idea of SUSFeed is actually quite simple. So basically, we just wanted to turn the food waste into a fish feed, pelleted form. Then when we started doing the research and testing out, we realized that the actual impact that we can bring out of this is quite noticeable. People started noticing it when we started to do trials out of it. We realized that this is actual food waste that we went down to collect from Gardenia, Shenzhen. It gave us a lot of satisfaction doing this. When we saw a skill in doing it, that motivated us to continue this full time.
Since it's just both of us, we have to know a bit of everything. We also have our own individual roles. I focus more on the product and the ops, the making of feed, processing of food waste, the R&D. I also touch a bit on the finance part and also reaching out to partners.
For me, I like to see how we can bring SUSFeed as a product to people. I come more in the website, the sales and the communications, your content creation, social media and all that. That's basically how both of us come into play to bring SUSFeed forward.
For once, after I dehydrated my bread waste, since it's like before lunch, so I was quite hungry. The crispiness of the bread reminds me of my Ya Kun kaya toast. So I decided to try it. And yeah, I regretted it. Humans cannot eat fish food.
During our early stages, it was a point where we were experimenting how we can try the fish trimmings and then grind them. The smell and everything, kind of I would say traumatized me.
He fell sick after that.
I felt sick for a few days. Then I had to go to a doctor, diagnose myself, right? I don't know how to even tell the doctor. He asked me how did I get this? And I'm like, I was cooking fish. When Javier was doing his final year project and then went into the entrepreneurship program, right? Then the RP actually funded a startup. So after that, we then go about outside for competition and accelerators. So that enabled us to be in a space where there's all the university students. So these people are up in the game. And we had to level ourselves up to compete in this. We managed to win the competitions accelerator, and that gave us quite a bit of funding to further scale our production. So we got a space and everything from there. And we also participated in competition like SMU Pitch It, River Hang Pao competition. Those gave us quite a bit of funding and also places to be, boothing opportunities at Gardens by the Bay. Those opportunities don't really come easily. We got to meet a lot of the ministers there.
The accelerator that helps SUSFeed a lot is Open Government Product. And yeah, I really have to give credits to them. The mentorship there is really good. Other than funding wise, they also help us partner with Shenzhen, LGBin. Do check out Build for Good. It's a very good hackathon. My advice is very short. It can be a new idea or old idea. Just take the first step and YOLO. Just do it.
Anything else can be figured out along the way, so just need to start. Okay, for me, it's more like arowana, the dragonfish, and then people usually keep it as a centerpiece in the aquariums. I like to be sort of like a centerpiece in there.
For me, very simple, just shark. Because I like to be the apex predator and dominate